Tech nerds run the whole world, right? Everything we do use have goes through a tech nerd. They run everything. Jocks used to run this world. And I really think when Jocks were running it, this was a better place. Because when Jocks ran the world, they would just make fun of you because you can't play sports. Nerds make apps that make you hate yourself. Can I ask you guys, how did we let the least social people make social media? How did that happen? People that never socialized at all. They were in fields, rotating by themselves. They turned around and told us how to socialize. None of us made social media because we were too busy socializing. Like, nobody at a barbecue eating a hot dog was like, how do I turn this into a 15-second annoying video? That was some psycho sitting in a dark room, looking out a window like, I'd like to get out there. Just go, man. Just open your door and walk. There's a little bit of pollen, but you'll be fine. Hit the streets, dude. There is no wonder there's so many problems with social media. It was made by people that never did it. I know nothing about cars, okay? If I ever make one, there's gonna be a lot of problems. Something like, where are the pistons? I'm like, Detroit? I don't know, man. They're not here. Social media has taken over to such a degree that anytime they make a documentary about something that took place before social media, they have to remind us of that, you know? They're like, oh, Jeffrey Dahmer was eating people. And you gotta remember, there was no social media, so. They couldn't just tweet, he's eating me. They just had to be eaten like idiots. You know, World War II, right? Germany invades Poland. And you gotta remember, there was no social media, so. Churchill couldn't DM Hitler, like, knock it off. He had to go in there. It's so stupid. There are a lot of problems with social media, right? One of them is anytime something happens, we all have to have an opinion. You have to. You gotta say something. Friends of yours will not even let you not have an opinion. Companies have opinions because they think they're people. So they have thoughts on humanity. Oreos tweeted, trans people exist. And it's like, Oreos. You are cookies. You don't have to talk about the human condition, you know? Tweet about cookies. Chips Ahoy are gay. That's a reasonable tweet. From a cookie. I just feel the tech nerds need to be stopped. They've just run way too free for way too long. Then they need to be shut off, honestly. If you know somebody in tech, assault them tonight, seriously. I don't care what they're, but I'm making an app that opens your kitchen cabinets before you shut. Oh, man! I have arms, you ignorant piece of garbage. It does make sense that social media is so messed up, but at least social people made social media. When you see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg, when you see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg and that salamander face looking at you, those dead, soulless eyes, do you want to get social with that guy? Do you want to invite him to your party so he can show up with a tennis ball or whatever he thinks people bring to parties? Definitely the type of guy that shows up like, I brought Sudoku. Cool. Get in the corner and count colors. Nobody wanted you here, man. Your twitching freaks people out. He's not the only person, but Mark Zuckerberg's one of like 4 people that kind of like sunk society. You know what I mean? Ruined it. We all think differently because of one man in hoodie. It's pretty crazy. He ruined aunts. Ruined them. Aunts used to be regular people, you know? You go to your aunt's house, you're like, hey, Aunt Kathy. She's like, hey, eating a cigarette. Regular lady, you know? Now you're like, hey, Aunt Kathy. She's on Facebook. What the fuck's the government doing? Like, just close the laptop, Kathy. You're not gonna solve the world's problems with memes, for God's sake. I really do just feel we need to stop tech nerds. I at least want to stop looking at tech nerds like these soft little creatures that need to be protected. They clearly hate us, okay? These people hate us, and we just keep letting them make things that are going to kill us. I don't know about anybody else. I'm very scared about AI. I'm scared. I am scared about AI because the people that made AI are scared of AI. There are 2 men that helped create AI who have run away. They've run away. And now they're doing these interviews like, you gotta stop it! You gotta stop it, you know? What do you want me to do? Get back in the office, dude. They think it's gonna destroy humanity, and they left. Is that even legal? Can you do that? Can a firefighter just leave a building like, the flames are big? Like, it's your whole... It's your whole job, man. It just creeps me out. The fathers of AI are scared. You know, humans, we didn't have natural predators at all. None. We're out here floating around free, and then these guys made a natural predator with AI, you know? It's like if salmon invented grizzly bears. It's crazy to me that we allowed this to happen, and I do feel that tech nerds need to be stopped. They need to be stopped. They just need to be stopped. And you know what's crazy? Jocks were out there stopping them. For years, jocks were out there hunting them down. Every time a jock saw somebody with a Texas Instruments calculator and glasses, they just started punching them right there. They just started hitting them, and the rest of us were like, come on, jocks. Leave them alone. Jocks were like, you don't understand. If we don't kill them now, in 20 years, they're gonna kill us. Jocks are the smartest people that ever lived, man. They could just see into the future. They knew what was coming. And we hated them. When jocks ran the world, everybody hated them. Everybody's like, jocks are so stupid. All they do is dunk and grab my tits. Yes. They did. Look, jocks grab my dick. They're not even gay. That's just who they were for some reason. Jocks love to run down hallways honking crotches, you know? But they look you in the eyes. They go to parties with people, these tech people, just mutated, walking around. These criminals. And by the way, I am a full dork defending jocks. Full dork. I got picked on when I was in school, you know, grade 5. These 5 jocks, they gave me a wedgie at the same time. And they did it so hard that I was in the air, literally floating above them. Flying in the sky, underwear inside my body. These jocks did that to me in front of 28 kids. They gave me a wedgie in front of 28 kids. When jocks ran the world, 28 people saw me get a wedgie, you know? Now that tech nerds run the world, millions of people would see that. That video would go to Latvia. There'd be reaction videos. There'd be some weird Euro dance track to what I said in the clip, you know? Just, my balls, my balls. My balls. These people need to be shut off. Anyways, at the end of this, I started by saying that tech nerds won. And I really think they did. So, follow me online. My name's Nathan Macintosh, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.